Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to explore nature's miniature marvel, the pygmy marmoset, also known as finger monkeys. The pygmy marmoset, Ciboella pygmea, is a fascinating primate species that captivates scientists and nature enthusiasts, alike with its miniature size and unique characteristics. Native to the rainforests of South America, particularly the Amazon basin, these adorable creatures have garnered significant attention due to their remarkable adaptability, social structure, and complex behaviors. The family Callitrichidae, commonly known as the marmosets and tamarins, includes a diverse group of small New World primates. These primates are characterized by their small size, specialized dental adaptations, and claws instead of nails on their digits. Within this family, pygmy marmosets belong to the subfamily Callitrichidae, which comprises marmosets and closely related tamarins. Evolutionary relationships within the primate order reveal that pygmy marmosets are part of the infraorder Platyrini, also known as New World monkeys. New World monkeys are distinguished from Old World monkeys and apes by their unique dental and anatomical features, including a wide and flat nose with side-facing nostrils. The evolutionary history of pygmy marmosets dates back millions of years. As primates, they share common ancestry with other members of the order primates, including humans. However, they have distinct adaptations and characteristics that have allowed them to occupy a specific ecological niche in their native rainforest habitats. Pygmy marmosets are renowned for being the smallest monkeys in the world, with an average body length of 14 to 16 centimeters and a weight of about 100 grams. Their small size is an evolutionary adaptation that enables them to navigate their forest habitat efficiently, access food resources, and minimize predation risks. In terms of their distinctiveness within the animal kingdom, pygmy marmosets are remarkable for their specialized adaptations, such as their sharp incisor teeth and specialized claw-like nails, which aid in feeding and locomotion. Their small size, unique vocalizations, and cooperative breeding behaviors further contribute to their distinctiveness as a primate species. Physical characteristics: pygmy marmosets are renowned for being the smallest monkeys in the world. They have an average body length ranging from 14 to 16 centimeters, with males and females being similar in size. In terms of weight, they typically range from 85 to 140 grams, making them incredibly lightweight creatures. Their fur coloration varies slightly depending on the subspecies and individual variations. Generally, pygmy marmosets have a predominantly brownish-gray or tawny coat, which helps them blend into the dappled sunlight and shadows of the rainforest. Some individuals may have hints of black or reddish tones on their backs or limbs. Their body structure is adapted for an arboreal lifestyle, with long and slender limbs. Their hands and feet have specialized claw-like nails, which aid in gripping tree branches and climbing with agility. They have a round head with a high forehead, giving them an endearing and expressive appearance. Their large, round eyes are adapted to their nocturnal and low-light environment, enabling them to see clearly in dim conditions. Pygmy marmosets have sharp incisor teeth that allow them to gnaw tree bark and extract tree sap, one of their primary food sources. Their dental formula includes 2-1-3-2, with 2 incisors, 1 canine, 3 premolars, and 2 molars on each side of the upper and lower jaws. These primates also possess a specialized digestive system to process their omnivorous diet. Their gastrointestinal tract has a relatively short length, reflecting their reliance on easily digestible foods such as tree gum, nectar, fruits, and insects. This efficient digestion aids in extracting maximum nutrition from their varied diet. The physical characteristics of pygmy marmosets reflect their adaptation to life in the rainforest canopy. Their small size, lightweight body, specialized claws and dentition enable them to move with agility, access food resources, and navigate the complex arboreal environment. These physical attributes contribute to their survival and success in their natural habitat. Understanding the physical characteristics of pygmy marmosets enhances our appreciation of their unique adaptations and the remarkable diversity found in the animal kingdom. These adaptations allow them to thrive in their specialized niche and highlight the incredible adaptations that primates have developed to inhabit various environments. Habitat and distribution. The pygmy marmoset is native to the lush rainforests of South America, particularly in the Amazon basin and its surrounding regions. Pygmy marmosets are found in the countries of Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, and Bolivia. Within these countries, they inhabit the tropical rainforests, including both primary and secondary forests, as well as areas of dense vegetation along rivers and streams. They have a wide but fragmented distribution, with local populations scattered throughout their range. The rainforests of South America provide an ideal habitat for pygmy marmosets due to the abundance of food resources and suitable nesting sites. They are specifically adapted to thrive in the high canopy layer of the forest, where they spend the majority of their time. These rainforests are characterized by dense vegetation, with tall trees, lianas, and an abundance of epiphytes. The complex vertical structure of the forest provides pygmy marmosets with a variety of niches to exploit, including tree cavities, dense foliage, and emergent branches. They utilize these features for foraging, resting, and nesting, as well as for social interactions within their family groups. The ecological factors that shape the habitat preferences of pygmy marmosets include food availability, predation risks, and social dynamics. Their diet primarily consists of tree sap, nectar, fruits, and insects. Therefore, they are commonly found in areas with a high density of trees that produce sap and nectar, as well as fruit-bearing trees. While they are excellent climbers and leapers, pygmy marmosets are vulnerable to predation. Therefore, they seek refuge in the dense foliage and tree cavities, which provide protective cover against predators, such as birds of prey, snakes, and larger mammals. Furthermore, pygmy marmosets are highly social animals that form monogamous pairs and live in cooperative family groups. They establish territories within their habitat and communicate through vocalizations, scent marking, and body language. Suitable habitat areas must provide sufficient resources to support multiple family groups without significant overlap, ensuring a stable social structure. It is important to note that the natural habitat of pygmy marmosets, like many other rainforest ecosystems, is under threat due to deforestation, habitat fragmentation, and human activities such as logging and agriculture. These factors have led to the decline of their populations and pose significant challenges to their long-term survival. Understanding the habitat and distribution of pygmy marmosets highlights their dependence on intact rainforest ecosystems and emphasizes the need for conservation efforts to protect their natural habitat. By safeguarding their habitat, we can ensure the continued existence of these fascinating primates and contribute to the preservation of the unique biodiversity found in the South American rainforests. Feeding habits. The pygmy marmoset is an omnivorous species, meaning it consumes a diverse range of food items to meet its nutritional needs. Their diet primarily consists of tree sap, nectar, fruits, insects, and other small invertebrates. This section will delve into their feeding habits, the significance of each food source, and the remarkable physical adaptations that enable them to obtain and process their food. One of the key components of the pygmy marmoset's diet is tree sap. They possess specialized teeth and tongues that allow them to extract sap from trees. Their incisor teeth are sharp and elongated, which helps them to create holes in tree bark to access the sap. They use their nimble fingers to explore the openings and collect the oozing sap. Their tongues are long, slender, and possess tiny bristles that aid in lapping up the sap. They feed on the nectar found in flowers, particularly those with tubular shapes. Their long tongues, similar to those of hummingbirds, can reach deep into the flower to extract the sugary liquid. While consuming nectar, they inadvertently facilitate pollination, making them important agents in the ecosystem. In addition to sap and nectar, pygmy marmosets consume a variety of fruits. They have a preference for ripe fruits, which provide them with essential vitamins, minerals, and carbohydrates. They use their sharp teeth to puncture the fruit skin and consume the juicy pulp. Fruits also serve as an important source of water for these small primates, helping them stay hydrated in their rainforest environment. The diet of pygmy marmosets is supplemented with a significant amount of insects and small invertebrates. They have sharp, pointed teeth that enable them to catch and consume insects such as ants, spiders, caterpillars, and beetles. These protein-rich prey items provide them with necessary amino acids and other nutrients. Their agile and acrobatic nature helps them navigate the complex forest canopy to locate these small creatures. Reproduction and life cycle. The pygmy marmoset exhibits fascinating reproductive behavior and has a unique life cycle. This section delves into the various aspects of their reproductive journey, including mating rituals, gestation period, birth and care of offspring, weaning, and the development of young marmosets into adults. They exhibit a monogamous mating system, where a male and female form a long-term pair bond. This pair bond is crucial for the successful rearing of offspring. Mating pairs engage in various behaviors to strengthen their bond, including grooming, scent marking, and vocalizations. These rituals serve to reinforce the pair's commitment and to communicate their reproductive readiness. The female pygmy marmoset experiences a relatively short gestation period of around 140 to 145 days. After mating, she will undergo a period of pregnancy, during which her body undergoes significant physiological changes to support the development of the offspring. The female's abdomen enlarges as the fetus grows, and hormonal changes prepare her for childbirth. When it is time to give birth, the female typically seeks out a secluded tree cavity, or a hollowed-out tree trunk to create a safe and protected nesting site. This nesting behavior helps shield the vulnerable newborns from potential predators. The average litter size ranges from 1 to 3 offspring, with twins being the most common. These infants, called neonates, are incredibly small and fragile, weighing only around 15 grams at birth. The care and protection of the newborns are primarily the responsibility of both parents. The male pygmy marmoset takes an active role in parenting, assisting the female in carrying and caring for the young. This cooperative parenting behavior is crucial for the survival and development of the offspring. The parents exhibit remarkable nurturing behaviors, including grooming, carrying, and sharing food with the infants. The young marmosets rely on their parents for nourishment and protection during the early stages of life. They cling tightly to their parents' backs, venturing out only briefly to explore their surroundings. As the infants grow, they become more adventurous, gradually gaining independence. They are weaned off their mother's milk at around 12 weeks of age, and during this time, they start consuming solid foods. The parents play a vital role in teaching their young the necessary foraging skills and social behaviors. As the juvenile marmosets continue to develop, they undergo physical and behavioral changes. They become more active and engage in playful interactions with their siblings and other members of their social group. Around the age of 1 year, they reach sexual maturity and may leave their natal group, in search of a potential mate to establish their own pair bond and continue the cycle of reproduction. The life cycle of the pygmy marmoset is characterized by a strong family bond, cooperative parenting, and gradual development of independence. The intricate social dynamics and parenting behaviors observed in this species contribute to the survival and success of their offspring. Deforestation and habitat loss are significant threats to pygmy marmosets. The destruction of their rainforest habitat, primarily driven by human activities such as logging, agriculture, and urbanization, results in the fragmentation and degradation of their natural environment. This loss of habitat reduces the availability of food sources, disrupts their social structure, and limits their ability to find suitable nesting sites. The shrinking forested areas also expose them to increased vulnerability, predation, and isolation. The capture and trade of pygmy marmosets for the pet industry contribute to their decline in the wild. The illegal pet trade often involves cruel and inhumane practices, leading to the suffering and mortality of these delicate animals. Supporting the trade can perpetuate the demand and further endanger wild populations. It is crucial to prioritize the welfare and conservation of pygmy marmosets by appreciating them in their natural habitat, rather than attempting to keep them as pets. Instead, consider supporting conservation organizations and educational initiatives that work towards preserving these remarkable primates and their fragile ecosystems.